Yeah. 41 to 16.
It's
Okay.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
See if I could get him again.
First and 10. They got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
I'll try to force it.
But they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Come on.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Come on, y'all. Let me get one. Let me get one. Somebody get open.
First down play, so they're going to make this offense sweat out.
Oh, I picked it. He got picked.
So
Then
3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
I was just trying to get a fucking. Oh, they got Trey Williams. I was just trying to see if I can get it to somebody.
62-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
Oh, TJ White! TJ White, baby! Whoa!
Jonathan Coachman, ready
Look,
with
Chris.
an EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Wait, I can't. I don't get a 2-point conversion?
And he'll be dropped at the 21.
Oh, that's crazy.
So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To
Deshaun Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Down at the 42-yard line.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long, and that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia. Jake Elliott.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the
Juju.
quarterback.
Juju had 170. I see you.
They treat it like they're the
Juju had
receiver,
172
and they went after
touchdowns.
that one.
Claypool,
They
2
took it all
touchdowns,
the way.
80 yards. I'm loving
So
it.
they'll get another
I'm
shot
talking
on
about.
offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Yo, he giving up.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's caught, Shepard.
Oh, my God.
Can't be denied, boy.
The way in, touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, his first touchdown on the year. Then the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
All right, y'all. I'm about to take it down. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow.
There by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is in a
Hey, Chris, put a wheel cap on that Neptune's head. Aaron Wilder's looking at his motherfucker.
If you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. Reading the field.
You tell everybody how you used to have sex with pets.
Whoa. That was a nice play.
Whoa.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Wentz. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? He needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw is Wentz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Sean Jackson.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain
of 32 that time. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
I'll play the fucking Browns in my league.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, He looked like one of those guys.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 50.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under.
The shit out of Saquon. I just hit the shit out of Saquon, bro.
And guess what? They've got a shot.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Yes.
And it is incomplete.
Yes.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh! Yo, Chris, I'm going to ask you until he starts doing it.
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Almost
took that opportunity right
executed.
there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. Man open. It's Goodwin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian as a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So they'll come up first and 10
I get Miz to play me.
Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
You all over Daniel Jones, bro.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Third down.
The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to let one fly for Tate.
Big play, Slay.
That is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly.
Like he's doing this game.
Between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, whether it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get.
Accelerating and off he
goes. He's giving me points, Chris.
30, 10, 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Fielded in the end zone.
7 and 2.
And all deep
in
his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Score a touchdown again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Jones. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This ball complete to Rager. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 37. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the score. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
They keep doing the same thing. It's 65 to 13.
I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coaches.
Yeah, we're trying to get a stop and get to a bomb and regular real quick, give him 3 touchdowns real quick.
We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Just trying to get my young boys speed up, man.
And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Jones on the keeper.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And they take a knee.
Jones on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Today's a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road test next.